Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to see how sometimes when we're winning a game, just because of an unprecise move, we can draw the game or lose because of this one unprecise move. In this position, black is winning, and black could have just maybe even left the pawn that's on the A file and move um, to help the pawn that's on the G file to promote. But black played pawn to d3 first, and here white was able to draw this game by sacrificing the rook, because now if black captures, the game is going to end in a stalemate, and if black doesn't capture, this is not going to be easy for black to win unless white makes mistakes. Because we have a rook, we can keep on checking with our rook, and this will end in a draw. Let's see another example. In this example, white has a material advantage and could have just probably just checked with the rook from f7 and pushed the pawn to h6 and pushed the pawn more later. But instead, white decided to attack twice the pawn that's on a4, because if now white captures, they can force the trade of rooks, and the capture is going to be with a check. So white decided to play rook a7, but that was not a precise move again, because it gave black a chance even to win this game, because this white king is alone and can be trapped on the edge of the chessboard. Here, black sacrificed the rook and created a mating net that white cannot get out of. On the next turn, black wants to checkmate, and all white can do is just delay the checkmate, maybe just by blocking with the rook. But that's just delaying the checkmate just for one move, not more. Or with the bishop also, they could have blocked, but it was going to be checkmate again. So let's see another example. In this one, white is attacking the pawn on c7, black is attacking the pawn on f2. All black had to do was probably put the c-pawn, because now the capture is going to be good. We will be attacking on the pinned f2 pawn, and we will be getting rid of our weakness that's on c7. That was going to be good for black. Instead, black decided to capture the pawn that's on f2. Now, this again gave white a chance to take advantage of this unprecise move. And it's good in our games to notice some patterns. Let's say, for example, here, it's good to notice that now the rook will be under attack if we can move our knight, be a discovered attack. It's good to notice that the pattern that the rooks are standing, they can be forked with a knight. So what white did was capture, trade the queens, and then play knight e4 and win material, because here we are going to win the exchange. Let's say even if black captures the rook on c2, we can first capture with an intermediate check the rook that's on f6, and then capture the rook that's on c2. Now, let's see another example. In this example, again, white has the advantage and material advantage. But in this game, a black um, had to try one more trap, because white didn't have enough time during the game. So black tried to push pawn, because, again, they tried to trap white in the last moments, okay, when they didn't have a lot of time. So all white had to do here is probably just capture this pawn to avoid all traps. But instead, because of time trouble, white captured the bishop that's on b4, and which allowed black to push the pawn. Now, the rook has to be stuck with this pawn all the time, because anytime the rook moves away to any other file, then the pawn is going to promote. And um, what black tried also was to try to make the king uh, not mobile, maybe. So they tried to create bishops, and Okay, the only way that white can improve this position is maybe if they make room for the king and move the king to capture the pawn that's on f3 and then e2 as well. So black pushed the pawn to h4, and now there's no way for white to improve their position. Pushing the pawn to h3 doesn't do anything. The king cannot participate in the game. The rook cannot improve its position, cannot try to improve this position at all, cannot even capture a pawn that's hanging right now, because then we will be able to promote. All white has to do is just wait. And the same thing with black. Black doesn't have to try anything, they can just wait. And this game is going to end in a draw because none of the sides can improve their position. So this is just a reminder that even if we have an advantage in our games, we should stay focused and try to find the best moves till the end without underestimating our opponent or um, uh, without okay, just deciding that we're winning and uh, stop focusing.